You just witnessed a small village in Kenya get access to unlimited clean drinking water in less than a second. One down, 99 more wells in Africa to go. You're gonna love this video.
This video shows MrBeast's efforts to provide drinking water to some communities in Africa that are struggling to find drinking water, highlighting MrBeast's generosity. To this end, MrBeast and his team have partnered with several organizations to build 100 wells in different parts of Africa, focusing on water-stressed areas.
No students complaining of diarrhea, infections like typhoid, because this is the water we've been using. So we try to treat, but you see, look at it, but at the end of the day, life has to move on. You have to get some water anyway.
They started with Kenya, then Nairiri, Toraplongon, then Zimbabwe, and
we built more wells in Uganda, Somalia, and Cameroon.
The video seemed pretty normal to me until I came across this Reddit post. MrBeast lies in his videos with evidence. I found some pretty strong evidence that MrBeast lied in his recent video. If you take a look at these two pictures for one, they are exactly the same, but from different angles. This type of mistake doesn't come with spending thousands of dollars to build wells. I found several eerily similar images, but none with as concrete proof as these two. He talks about well hash 67 and well hash 29, but you know what I found? If you watch the video and look closely here, this is well number 28 and well number 29. There is no picture for well number 29, and again, well number 28 and well number 67 are the same, but the angle is just different. The second problem is, you see him claiming he will build wells in Kenya. We built 20 more wells in Kenya. Then proceeding to show a picture that clearly shows Zimbabwe. Again, not something you should be seeing after spending thousands of dollars to build a well. The post points out a major inconsistency. While discussing MrBeast's work in Kenya, the screen shows footage from Zimbabwe, which is a clear contradiction. Additionally, before mentioning well number 69, the video completely skips over well number 68. In fact, there's no image of well number 68 at all. This post provides a clear explanation and suggests that MrBeast may have exaggerated the project by rounding up the well numbers to make it appear more impressive. The images in the video show the exact same well from different angles, yet they are labeled as two distinct wells. This raises questions among viewers about whether MrBeast deliberately doubled the well count to make the project seem larger than it actually is. Therefore, it becomes a more logical choice to lie about the actual number of wells to make it seem like he did more than he actually did. Using fake numbers rather than fillers creates the illusion that there is a lot more new stuff to be seen than there actually is, thus increasing engagement. Building 100 wells in the time span of at most 2 weeks is questionable in itself.
So in addition to that, CNN talked to the founder and CEO of the water infrastructure organization Face Africa, who said, "I've been doing this for 15 years, but we've been struggling to continue the work because funding, awareness, and advocacy all take work." And adding, overnight, this person comes along who happens to be a white male figure with a huge platform, and all of a sudden he gets all of the attention. It's kind of frustrating, but it's also understanding the nature of how the—
Furthermore, building a well is just the beginning. Maintenance, repairs, and regular checkups are absolutely necessary to ensure that these wells are still functional 3-5 years down the line. If the wells are unusable, their construction is pointless. Additionally, MrBeast did not specifically mention the names of the villages where the wells were built. He simply referred to them as villages. Yes, you can see it for yourself.
Yeah, you can see yourself. We were also able to install a well for this village, and these 12 other villages. And while we were
I'm not sure if this was an amateur mistake or done intentionally, but in large-scale charity work, omissions like these in the video raise serious suspicions. After the resignation of the former employee Deepak 404, a series of characters began to emerge both anonymously and officially, revealing the chaos and dark secrets surrounding MrBeast. While his challenges attract hundreds of millions of views, MrBeast is also seen as a symbol of generosity and charity. From aid videos to cool water wells in Africa and environmental projects like Team Seas and Team Trees, could there be a darker reality hidden behind these charitable videos? Growing criticism has raised questions about whether MrBeast's philanthropic actions are merely a show, aimed at profit and boosting his reputation. A series of evidence and unanswered questions are gradually coming to light. There's also the issue of the hospital that has been built. This hospital seems to have been rebuilt and restored, but DocPack claims it's completely fake. This is what the hospital looked like in a remote area of Nepal at an altitude of 9,000 feet. It looks CGI because it appears incredibly fake. MrBeast claims he built this hospital, and the entire narrative suggests that the hospital was in ruins and falling apart. Initially, the building was here, and it doesn't actually look that dilapidated. There's no moss growing on it, and things aren't really falling apart. But the building is still here, and it looks very different from the scenes presented. They seem to have used Photoshop to add moss, debris, etc. Do you see it? The building is bending, and it shouldn't be like that. You can't achieve this effect with a normal camera because the physical world doesn't operate this way. Look, this part is expanding. They completely added to the back of the building. The flowers here are not aligned. It's hard to discern that this is fake. How many things are they portraying as if they did more than they actually did? Because they say the town looks like this now, and it used to look like this before. And what did they add here? Is the water tank fake? Are these wall elements fake? What exactly did they add? Making charity work appear fake is really a dirty trick. This is truly, truly dirty.
As of today, Team Seas has officially cleaned all 34,080,191 pounds of trash and plastic out of the oceans and rivers all across the world.
That's 4 million pounds over our original goal and 100% verified by an independent third party.
Team Seas is an international collaborative fundraiser that was started by MrBeast and Mark Rober. The fundraiser accumulated over $33 million in funding and pledged to remove 30 million pounds of marine debris from the ocean. However, as per scientists,
the tendency to turn charity projects into a means of gaining fame and profit continues. Two major environmental projects featuring MrBeast have also faced criticism. According to the Wikipedia group, Team Seas was an international collaboration campaign launched by MrBeast and Mark Rober. The campaign raised over $33 million, committing to clean 30 million pounds of trash from the oceans and rivers. In his videos, MrBeast confidently stated, "As of today, Team Seas has officially removed 30 million pounds, equivalent to 13,801,991 kilograms, of trash and plastic from oceans and rivers worldwide." This sounds quite inspiring, doesn't it?
Now, the big criticism that myself and experts in plastic pollution shared about Team Seas was its emphasis on cleanup and not preventing more plastic being added to the oceans, which is what the interceptors seem to.
Probably too cynical about projects like this. Because you see a lot of them and actually they sound impressive and they look impressive, but when you delve a little bit deeper into the numbers and the stats behind it all, actually their long-term impact becomes quite questionable.
However, these statements caused a lot of backlash from MrBeast. If you liked this video, give it a like and support us. See you in the next videos with better content.